little bit behind here. So welcome to tonight's team call, you guys. I know the Infinite Dynasty page has been like bumping and there's a lot of posts going on. So make sure you go through and look at all of those posts. There's a lot of good stuff that's going on. This is the momentum that we need to keep rolling through the holiday season. If we keep the momentum rolling, our customers and our coaches will keep the momentum going. So tonight is a really special call because instead of giving you like motivational things to do or talk about a specific topic, I want to talk about how we can propel these next 2 months or really a month and a half to finish off the year 2015 strong and make our start to 2016 really great. So I have come up with a list of 15 different ways that you guys can improve your business or continue to build your business through unique ways, through ways that are a little bit different than your average, like put something on Facebook and post about the coaching opportunity or, you know, personally invite people. You should still keep doing all of those things, but you'll be able to do them with a little bit more spunk and hopefully a little bit more of a spotlight so people really see and recognize those posts that you put out there. But before we get started, I just need to do a few housekeeping things. So our Go for No challenge is going great. Cece won last week, so I have sent her a message and she gets to pick some swag out from the Beachbody Coach Online office. So make sure you guys give Cece a big shout out for having her Go for No sheet turned in. That Go for No sheet that we turn in every Tuesday night is by 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have lots of Californians on our team and people who are not in the East Coast region anymore. So I want to give them a little bit of extra time. So it gives you people on the East Coast till 3 a.m. to turn it in on Tuesdays. And that's not based on how many people you're getting to say no to you this month. It's based on turning your sheet in, participation in the team page, teamwork, team commitment, getting on team calls, having one-on-ones with your upline coach or at least being involved with your upline coach. It's really just like kind of a overall what you're doing as a coach, and that's how we're picking the winner each week. So whoever posts their sheets in this week's category will be up for a prize for this week. And don't forget, at the end of the year, if you have 100 people say no to you by December 31st, 2015, you guys will be entered in for our grand prize or our big prize at the end. The second thing is Coach Basics, the current group that is going on right now. If you are a coach in it or have a coach in the Coach Basics group right now, they have until tonight at midnight to catch up on all of the posts and or posts in there like, hey, I just need till tomorrow to catch up, or we are shutting that group down. There has been 0 participation since last Wednesday, which is just unacceptable. These things take so much time on my part. It's taking time on Kenyon's part to put all the posts together, to answer everybody's questions, and it's just really unfair when nobody participates. And as a new coach, you should be participating in that. Like I posted yesterday in that group, even just checking in every day and saying like, hey, I'm reading these is better than just no participation. We can see that you see the post, but the fact that you're not coming back and participating, it just doesn't work for us. We put in a lot of time and dedication into your business that takes away from ours. So please participate in Coach Basics. Or remove yourself and participate in the next months if you are unable to participate in the one you're currently in. So again, they have until tonight at midnight to participate, to kind of say, hey, I'm here, I just need some time, or that group is being shut down, or each coach will be individually removed if they have not participated in the last 3 days. But speaking of which, the new Coach Basics group, so every month we run that Coach Basics group starting the first of the month. That will be starting on December 1st. We are still doing it. The only day they will get off is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I don't think that everything is so busy that they can't jump in for 15 minutes and read those posts every day. So all of your new coaches that you added in November, anybody who wants a refresher, December 1st will be that start date. So please remind your coaches. And like I always say every single month, I just personally sent a message to a girl who's been like teeter-tottering on the coaching opportunity. And I said, hey, I'm finalizing my list of people who want to be in my Coach Basics training starting on December 1st. I need everybody's commitment by this Friday. I wanted to know if you're in or not. And she was like, yes, oh my gosh, I didn't realize there was a deadline. I will purchase, my challenge pack and sign up as a coach on Friday morning. It's a great way to create that urgency. And sometimes people just need that urgency for them to start to enroll, like actually physically go on and put your credit card in. The third announcement that I have, sorry, I'm almost done with housekeeping. We are going to be starting a Rank Your Business group on December 1st. This group is very, very, very dedicated to those who are looking to move their businesses forward. I will be running that one as well. And it is going to be focusing on moving your business to your next rank. So you can be a coach, you can be an Emerald coach, you can be a Diamond coach and looking to move your business to that next level. Here are the only requirements or the only expectations of that group. So I don't want you to commit unless you're ready to focus on promoting your business to your cold market, including using Facebook ads and Instagram ads. You should be willing to spend a minimum of $25 during that month on Facebook ads. You don't have to spend more than that, but that is a requirement to be in that group, is that you will have to spend $25 on Facebook ads, which means you'll have to have a like page. You will be expected to talk to at least 5 people daily, just start new conversations. You will be expected to read and check in with personal development daily, and you will be expected to put into 1 hour of your 1 hour into your Beachbody business daily. So like I said, that group is not going to be for everyone. Please do not sign up if you're just not in the right place. There is no hard feelings. I just know that there is a group of girls and actually a few men now that we have on our team that are looking to really take their business to the next level and kind of like make 2016 kind of just like explode. So I wanted to provide an opportunity and a place for you guys to be able to commit to that and have a group of people who are working towards the same thing. So you will see a sign-up sheet that will go up in the Infinite Dynasty this week. And lastly, this is my last little housekeeping tip before we get into things. I've noticed after going through my back office that we have some upline sponsorship problems where some people are not mentoring their downline, but their downline is very active. You may be on the call right now but not have an active upline coach. So in the month of December, if you reach Success Club 5, even if you're not my personally sponsored coach, you will get a 30-minute one-on-one call with me to help mentor you through your business in the month of December. But you must reach Success Club 5 in the month of November to qualify for that call. All right? So that is housekeeping and all the fun stuff. So I think we should get to the really, really, really fun stuff of some ideas that I came up with that I've seen other coaches do, ideas that I've done in the past that have worked for myself or other people on our team, to accelerate your business and to kind of get you out of the regular day-to-day inviting and posting on Facebook and Instagram. So the very, very first one that I want to talk to you guys about is offering a Thanksgiving giveaway. So it is important. You guys do know that if you make some money in this business, it means that you have to write things off as a tax write-off. A great thing to write tax write-offs on are things that you give away to people. So it is okay to give people an incentive to purchase from you. So I am encouraging you to think of something maybe Thanksgiving related that you can offer to people. So for example, something you could do is say, if you purchase a challenge pack before Thanksgiving, so before next Thursday, you will get X, whatever that prize might be that you want to give to somebody. It just has to be under $25. Beachbody probably won't see it, but they may, so I don't want to get you guys in trouble. If you're going to put out there what your gift is, it has to be under $25. So you can't be like, hey, if you buy a challenge pack from me, I'm going to give you $150. Like that, you can't do that. You will get in trouble with compliance, but it is okay if it's under $25. So again, that's kind of just creating an urgency for people. It's giving them a deadline of something to order by, and it kind of breaks it up. Like everybody's all like, oh my gosh, the holiday is coming up, I'm so busy. It gives them that deadline of like, get this done before the holiday. And it's just a good, cute little way to kind of get out there that you're willing to be, give back to people during this fun holiday season. So that is number one, offer a Thanksgiving giveaway. A big one that I did, sorry, for real quick, an example for this that I've done in the past, I believe I did last year. I don't believe it was with the Shakeology sampler pack. I can't remember. But you could buy a challenge pack and get a 3-day refresh base kit, I think you can do for free. Or get, that might not be under $25. And I think I did the Shakeology sampler kit. So buy Shakeology and get a Shakeology sampler kit for free from me. Buy a 21-day fix challenge pack and get an extra shaker cup for free from me. So different cute little ideas that you guys can do. Number 2, so this one's really fun, but I always get a really big response when I offer a money back guarantee. And what's tricky about this is, as you guys all know, Beachbody already offers a money back guarantee. So you personally aren't offering their money back guarantee. Beachbody is for you, but a lot of people don't know that. It's not something that's always advertised. So when I am posting about it on Facebook or I'm talking to somebody personally, I always say, and this month, there's an offer for a money-back guarantee. Now, every month there is an offer for a money-back guarantee, but I just emphasize that in my conversation and in my post. So I'm not being deceiving. It is this month. It might be every month, but it's a good way for people to feel secure in their purchases. I know, like, I'm an Amazon Prime, like, crazy nut. Like, every day I just picked up more packages from my mom's house today with Amazon Prime. She's rolling her eyes at me right now. And I always look to make sure that whoever I'm buying it from, if it's not Amazon, offers a money back guarantee, because I'm not going to invest in something if I don't know that, it's not something like you're at the store and you're like tangibly touching it. You don't know. So that offer back or the money back guarantee that you can offer people gives them a sense of security. And I noticed a huge increase in sales. I hate to use that word, but sorry, in sales when I offer that or I emphasize it in my conversations or in my posts. All right, number 3, we talk about this a lot, but create a Facebook event for a challenge group or for a 1-day flash sale. So a good thing that you guys can do is always be using those Facebook events. I'm not saying use them every single month and use them 3 times a month, but for your upcoming challenge group, I think you should be using Facebook events. They are a great way to say, like, hey, here's my event that I'm not really inviting you to, but you can see it in my newsfeed because you're friends with me and it pops up in your newsfeed. Make sure when you're making those events that they are public. Otherwise, they won't pop up in people's news feeds. And also make sure that you're posting in there, please invite, people to this group, or invite your friends to this group, or ask your friends that are joining it to invite people to the group. That way they aren't inviting people to actually participate in it, just look over the information and it's a little less intimidating. When you do the Facebook event, and if you want to do it for your challenge group, you guys, we've always talked about that. You should know how to do that. But if you want to do a flash sale, you can actually create an event for 1 day. Have it be soon. So if today is Tuesday, I would create my flash sale for Thursday. So I would advertise it all tonight, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday morning, and then starting Thursday afternoon would be like my flash sale. And in that flash sale, if they buy a challenge pack during that time period of my flash sale, they get something from me in return. So it is going to take a little bit of investing in your business. Again, you guys, you can write this off as a tax write-off. It doesn't have to be a lot. Little headbands, like for people to wear when they work out, or a little hat for people to wear when they work out, will go a long, long way. I have gone to the dollar store before and gotten like a little pack of 5 headbands for $1 and sent that off to somebody, and it cost me more in shipping than it did to buy the freaking headbands. And they were like ecstatic that they got these headbands. So it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be way less than $25. But just think of creative ways to get people to feel urgency, because when people feel urgency, they will buy. A perfect example of this is Black Friday. We can buy a TV every stinking day of the year, but for some reason on Black Friday, we feel the urgency to sit in a line outside for 12 hours in a tent in 10-degree weather in Rochester, New York. Like, what are we thinking? But it's the urgency of Black Friday. It's the urgency of that sale that you might miss out, that it might not ever be that price ever again. Maybe it will be that price, but we don't know. And because of that like scaredness of, oh my gosh, will we ever get this price again? We're going to purchase it. So these things that I'm talking about, I know they're like pretty basic and they're all about like one-day things, but that's the urgency that you guys want to create. That's what makes people sign up right away. Because how many times when you talk to somebody on a Monday and they're like, oh, I'm going to order next Friday when I get my paycheck, how many times do they actually order next Friday? Probably more often not than they do. That's because they don't have a sense of urgency. But for some reason, they can find the money to spend on Black Friday, but they have to wait 2 more weeks to get paid to buy your challenge pack because the sale's always going to be there. Do you get where I'm going with that? Does that make sense? Yeah? Shake your heads. Show me you're alive. Okay. You guys are all like, hi. Come on. Come on, guys. Okay. Number 4. Email all of your assigned customers from your back office and make sure you invite them to your special offer or giveaway. So just because they were a customer of yours maybe a year ago, 6 months ago, doesn't mean that they don't want another challenge pack, that their significant other doesn't want a challenge pack. They might have been your customer for just the 21-day fix, but now you're offering like a flash sale, buy a challenge pack, get some headbands for free if you buy Shakeology and a new program. They might be interested in that. So don't forget about those past customers. Keep them coming. Just a little bit of a side note. For your past customers, I like to do 2 things. One, I like to always invite them to my next challenge group. I find that if they once bought something from me, then they get to be invited to another challenge group. Those are challenge groups that are usually like free 5-day ones or accountability groups that I don't require a purchase challenge pack. Sometimes I do require it, other times I don't. The ones that I require a purchase, they must be new customers, but always make sure you're inviting them back. And the second thing is, you guys, you can run a report of all your customers in your back office. It's very, very simple to do. I'd be happy to walk you through the steps or post those. And I email those customers once a month. And I just say like, hey, hope things are going well. Here's a fun recipe. Have a great month. And then I'm gone. And that just keeps their mind turning. It keeps them interested. It lets them know that you're still there. And if they want to get back on at any point in time, maybe they lost touch with Facebook. Maybe they aren't on Facebook anymore. That email is just one more reminder of you're still doing what you're doing. Because remember, the biggest thing people want to see is that you're in this for the long haul. Number 4 continued. Sorry, one last thing from that. A really good idea, something that I am doing this year, is I am sending out a postcard to all of my customers that says, Happy Holidays from yours truly, your favorite fitness coach. And on the back of that is going to be a little blurb about my January challenge group. And it's just going to say like, the holidays are rough and, I know it's hard to say no to those candies and pies and whatever else but might be, but I have you set up and ready to go the first Monday of January. And put on there, please contact me at this Facebook event page or on Facebook or whatever it may be. You guys, you can find this time of the year, Target, Walmart, Snapfish, is that what it's called? I think that's the other one. They all offer, like, I just got an email, I think, from Snapfish, I think it was, 40% off of holiday cards. So just put a picture of you on there. It doesn't have to be like a before and after. It can be, but it's kind of cool. Think about all the people that it will reach if you do a postcard before it gets to the person. It will reach whoever puts it in the mailbox. It will reach the mailman that picks them up out of your mailbox. It will reach the person who sorts them at the mail office. It will reach the person who gets them out of the mailbox and gives it to the person that you're giving it to. You can do this very, very cost effectively, and it's just a great way to say thank you for being my customer, and oh, by the way, we have an opportunity waiting for you once you gained all of your holiday weight and are ready to get it off. Okay? Number 5. This one you have to be careful with, and you have to do it at the right time with the right audience, but you should focus on doing a short and sweet post that is very to the point and blunt. I'm looking for 5 individuals who want to lose 5 pounds between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Is this you? If it is, drop your email below right away or message me directly. This is a great way just to get people on Facebook thinking. I've done it before and I've had great success. I've done it before and I've had only like 2 or 3 people like it, comment, or even email me. It just depends on your audience. I personally don't focus on an audience of like just losing weight, since my target market is so focused on people with autoimmune diseases. Most of the time, us autoimmune diseases people have really hard time gaining and losing weight, so that's just not my market. But your market might be that you just posted a transformation photo. Ashley, you are like coming to my mind. You just posted a transformation photo. Weight loss is on people's mind. They saw that you had this incredible weight loss. Posting that really quickly right after your transformation photo is going to get a lot of interest because that's on their mind. So that might be more of the time frame to do it. Like I said, it's just about timing with that post, but it's still a good idea. Talk to your upline coach if you're unsure of the timing or the exact words you should use for that type of post. Number 6. All right. This is fairly easy, but follow up with all of the people that you've talked to over the last 6 months that have told you no, and tell them about an offer that you are having, a special that you're having, or just reach out to them to let them know that you are gearing up for the holiday season and you are looking for some accountability, and you were wondering if they would be that person to help you through the holidays by joining you in this group, posting healthy recipes, and getting through those holiday parties together. You guys have to remember, a lot of people, much like yourselves, probably work at offices that have holiday parties that are probably going to drive people crazy because of all the sugar and all the other crap that's going to be there. And it's going to be really hard for them to say no. But when they have that accountability group that is holding them accountable, that they have to report into, I cannot tell you 9 times out of 10 when I run challenge groups during the holiday season, it helps people so much because they feel like they have somebody that understands. Because people at work don't necessarily understand that you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to avoid sugar. But when they come back to your accountability group, it's a group of people that understand and they feel safe and secure. So follow up with those people and give them something to go to. Don't just say like, hey, are you interested in joining my challenge, or are you interested in buying a challenge pack? Give them an event. Give them something to belong to and tell them why they should belong to it. All right, number 7, refer a friend program. So this one is like my specialty. I always am doing the refer the friend program. So this is what I do. And I don't do this every month, don't get me wrong, but I probably do this once every 3 months. And I will get people interested in my challenge group and say I have 3 people interested. And I will say to those 3 people after they purchase their challenge pack, I'll say, by the way, I'm so excited that you're in my challenge group. I saw your order go through last night, like yada, yada, yada. I wanted to let you know that this is much easier to do if you have a friend, a family member, or a coworker or a significant other doing it with you. Even though we're virtual accountability partners, the person that you see the most or the people that you see the most throughout the day, they're going to help you stay really accountable when it gets tough. Do you think that there's anybody in your life that would be interested in doing this with you? If there is, I'd be happy to offer you $10 back from your purchase because you referred them to me. 1, they're doing the work. You're sending them out to get a referral for you. They are inviting somebody, which is your job, but they're inviting somebody to your challenge group. That takes the load off of you. Number 2, you've just met somebody in your cold market. Even if they don't end up purchasing or they don't end up doing the Refer the Friend program and join that challenge group, that's somebody on your contact list that you can go back to later and say like, hey, do you remember me? Melissa referred me or referred you to me last November. I know it's January now and it might just be a better time for you. Would you be interested in joining my challenge group this month? Completely cold market person, someone that you never knew, but now you have a connection and now you have a reason to talk to them. Because how many times have you gone to talk to somebody in your cold market and you're like, hey, so I don't know what to say, but would you like to join my challenge group? And you have that awkward conversation started. This makes it much easier. And number 3, the third reason why this program is so amazing is because at the end of your challenge group, you should be inviting each person in your challenge group to become a coach. And when you invite somebody who used the Refer the Friend program, what you can say is, remember how you went out and asked so-and-so if they wanted to be in our challenge group? That is essentially what we do as a coach. You have already completed what we do as a coach. Would you be interested in doing this, but getting paid for it through commission and yada, yada, yada? And you can go into your little spiel then. So it's a great segue. And although it might not be instant gratification, this Refer the Friend program gives you months and months and months of things to work with. And then you can't ever tell me like, I ran out of people to talk to, because you'll always have somebody to talk to using this Refer the Friend program. All right, enough about that. Number 8, offer a free clean eating group based on a holiday spirit or a holiday something. Clean eating groups are all over the place, but during this holiday time, I'm just going to let you know, people could care less about your Brussels sprouts and your broccoli. So do something like a 5-day free sugar detox. Do a 5-day free craft making group where you pick a craft and you show them how to make it over the 5 days. And you just happen to slip in there all the time about drinking Shakeology and eating healthy. Because what do I always tell you guys? People who like to make crafts need Shakeology too. People who are singers need Shakeology in their lives too. Maybe it's a free 5-day walking during your lunch break group. That's a great one. Listen, I've got like 10,000 steps in today, so the last thing I want to do is go and walk. But I know so many people who sit at a desk all day long, or even Beachbody coaches, we're home all day long working on our little computers. We don't get up to walk all the time. So offer something that's just really unique and not just focus on clean eating. Another thing is you can find a healthy cookie recipe. Maybe there is a cookie recipe out there that's gluten-free. So I'm going to invite all my autoimmune friends who can't eat gluten to this 5-day learn how to make a gluten-free cookie thing. It just builds a contact list. It builds respect and a reputation for yourself. It shows people what these accountability groups are like, because a lot of times people are like, I don't understand these groups. Like, I don't know what is going to happen, so I don't want to pay to do it. It gives them just that sense of security before they commit to something to pay them, or that they pay for. If you think of another creative idea, make sure you guys come up with it and tell us at the end, or post it in the group. Those are like all the ideas that I have for free groups. Number 9, offer a 5-day Shakeology group or a 4-day Shakeology group. So a lot of times people will want to try Shakeology before they buy it. I always have people buy the Shakeology sampler pack that comes with 4 flavors in it, and I always throw in the 5th one for free. So if they buy the Shakeology sampler pack, I will throw them a Shakeology sample for free in the mail, so that they have 5 that they can go through an entire week with, and throw them into a group, give them some other healthy recipes along the way, but really just focus on those 5 days of Shakeology, and focus on, during that group, what Shakeology does for you. So I would suggest 3 or 4 times a day, have a fun fact about Shakeology, or have like a truth and myth about Shakeology. One day you can do like, truth, Shakeology is the healthiest meal of the day. Myth, Shakeology is a protein shake. And do those throughout the day. But make sure you're giving information about Shakeology. You can do a day about pricing, and you could say like, hey, I went to the grocery store today, and this already pre-made meal by Wegmans was $9 and didn't have half the nutrients in it that Shakeology did for $3.99 or $4.30 if you're not a coach. Give them a pricing, show them all these different prices, but do things each day that's beyond like, hey, did you drink your Shakeology today? How do you feel? Because the chances are in 5 days, you might not necessarily feel anything different from Shakeology. I hope you do, but you might not. It takes a while. It takes a month. It might take 2 months. Okay, number 10. Ashley's going to like pee her pants when I talk about this one, because she's already been texting me up the wazoo because she saw my post the other day. Host a virtual Thanksgiving Day workout. So this one worked really good last year. It is so fun. It, 1, gets you up and burning calories yourself on Thanksgiving, but 2, it's a free thing to do. Again, builds trust and respect for people, so that when you go back to them and say, hey, today's Black Friday, do you want to join my challenge group, yada, 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 they'll be like, oh my gosh, yeah, I loved that workout and that we did. So here's what you do. Zoom, it's the app that we're on right now. I pay $10 a month, I think, for it, but that's because I have the extended version where I can talk to you beautiful people as long as I want every night. However, they have a free version where you get 45 minutes of free Zoom time. You could also do a Google chat or a Google video. I don't know what it's called because I don't use it. You could use, no, you can't use FaceTime. I don't know if you could use Skype. You could use YouTube. You could use a live YouTube. You could use Periscope. You can use all these different things that have like live video feeds, right? But it has to be able to be pulled up on your computer where you can share the screen. So that's why I personally recommend YouTube or Zoom, because those have a share screen option. And what you do is you throw your DVD in the DVD player, and you have a certain time it's going to start, and everybody hops on their Zoom, and then you hit share screen and you push play on the DVD player, and then you guys all just do the 21-day fix together, and there's your free workout. Why are you laughing, Kenyon? It's such a good idea. You guys have no idea. Literally had 50 people, and I had to turn people away last year because Zoom only let me have 25 people join this.
That's because of how you said it, Erica. You were like, and then all of you people just work out together.
And then all of you people just work out together. You know, but it's great. Don't do it too early. Like, it's people's days off, but don't do it too late. Like, I know my mom gets up at the crack of dawn to put the turkey in, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sleeping. So find like a happy medium. Maybe do like 8 a.m. Eastern time, or that's still a little bit early for Pacific time, or maybe do 7 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. Do something that's not like, join me for my 5 a.m. workout, because people aren't going to see it that way. But do it in the morning. It's not going to work if you do it like a 2 o'clock or like a 10 o'clock at night. People are going to be sleeping and eating turkey. Like, that's just stupid. So do it in the mornings. When you do it, make sure you look at the capacity. I know if you do the free Zoom, you can only have a max of 25 people on it. So make sure you look at that and have people sign up for it, and make sure that you get their emails. So those are good people that even if they don't show up like the day of, you'll get the majority of, but there will be some that don't. You still have their email so you can contact them in the future. The way you pick a program, I would not pick Insanity Max 30 unless you have that like target market. That is just a scary program that people are probably going to be like, yeah, no. 21-day fix is a great one. 21-day fix extreme, not so good because you have a lot of weights in it. People might not have dumbbells at home. They might not want to go out and get dumbbells at this point. So choose a program that you don't need weights. Choose a program that is 30 minutes. So T25 is a great program. It's fast paced. It doesn't use any weights. And if you have Beachbody On Demand, I think you can get T25. If you don't have that DVD, I think that's an option. Obviously, you have to pick a program that you have access to, but make sure it's under 30 minutes. You don't want to lose people's attention, and you don't want to take all day. Promote the crap out of it for the next week. Like, just promote it. It's free, so you don't have to worry about being like salesy or anything like that. Promote something different about it every day. Put it on different outlets. Invite people to it like crazy. Create an event for it. Just make sure people have the link. Just be prepared. That's all I'm going to say is be prepared. Don't look stupid on the day of and be like, hey, here we are, pop the DV in and then run away, or the Zoom doesn't work. Make sure you test everything the night before, so on and so forth. The last thing I'll say about this, I know I kind of went on a rampage here. Yes, maybe Jamie just said the Hammer and Chisel program. It's a great sneak peek. So absolutely, that would be a good one to do as well. Just make sure you tell everybody that they'll need weights for it. Like, put that out front to people. What I would do before you start the workout is have a little conversation about what at-home fitness programs are. Talk about what exactly they're doing. So don't just pop in the DVD program or turn on your on-demand and be like, here's the program we're going to do. Talk about how this is an at-home workout program. Talk about how it's a Beachbody program and what Beachbody is. Let the commercial play that has Shakeology in it. That is a great conversation starter. Every beginning has that little clip about like, I use Shakeology. Let that play at the beginning or the end. And then at the end of the workout, talk about how they can get the whole program, how they can be in one of your accountability groups. Invite them to something at the end of the workout. Like, don't just be like, thanks for working out with me, bye. Invite them to it. Tell them that they have to sign up by Black Friday. Tell them about your Black Friday sale. Whatever it is, make sure you have something concrete to invite them to, and then follow up with them via email either Thursday or that next day about whatever you were going to invite them to at the end of the group. Because chances are they just finished the workout. Yeah, that's great. I really want to do that, but I got to go make my pie and eat my turkey, and they forget about it. They need that follow-up. So follow up the next day within 24 hours with that event that you have. Okay, that's probably my favorite one. What number am I on here? Okay, number 11. So this is another one that has to do with Zoom. I'm almost done, you guys. Just 2 more, by the way. This one's really fun, but host a webinar. So you might download Zoom. You might purchase it for the $10 a month. You might do the free one, whatever it is, but host a webinar about something that you feel that you're an expert in. And although you're like, I'm not an expert in anything, Chalene Johnson always says, if you think you know something a little bit more than somebody else does, you're an expert in it. You're an expert. So I would say I'm an expert in lupus because I probably know more about lupus than you do because I have lupus. So that is something I'm an expert in. I'm not a doctor, but I'm an expert. Host a webinar on something. People just want to hear what you are passionate about and make it just about one topic. Don't be like, oh, Shakeology and Beachbody and coaching and like all these other things. And it doesn't even have to necessarily be fitness related. Just hold an informational webinar that builds that trust and reputation and an email list for you. Don't be scared. It's a little bit of a step outside of your comfort zone. Have fun with it. And definitely talk to your upline coach about a topic and have them help you drive your topic and even practice your topic in front of them. Number 12, this is a really big one now that it's the holiday time, but host a shake and share event at your home or ask your boss if it's okay that you do it at work on your work lunch hour. Bring in Shakeology samples, bring in, just little Dixie cups and your little blender and make Shakeology for everybody. Make the peppermint flavored. If there's a chocolate peppermint flavor Shakeology recipe out there, make it very holiday themed. People love that stuff. Invite your friends and family to come over for like a craft night. My mom's gonna laugh at this, but she used to have these friends over and they'd make these like angels out of like these little like styrofoam balls and like I think it was like paper towel, I kid you not, and then they would like glue things onto them. Like they were very pretty, don't get me wrong. I'll post a picture one day. But they all did that every Christmas and that was like their craft that they did. So have like a little craft night or something, or have like, my gosh, like have people over for a sporting event of some sort, but make it like known that you're going to try Shakeology at it and that it's like about Shakeology and that you're going to tell them about Shakeology, because you don't want to invite people over for like a Syracuse basketball game and then be like, hey guys, who wants Shakeology? That's what I'm serving today. They'll never come to a sporting event ever again at your house. But it's really fun and people just love that stuff. So have fun with it. Number 13, remind your friends constantly about it's the season of giving and people need the gift of health. That's just a cute little way to kind of like roll into the whole Christmas thing. It gets people buying challenge packs and fitness programs for their significant others for Christmas. My sister-in-law just bought P90X3 for my future brother-in-law for Christmas. And she's like, I don't care if he doesn't want a fitness program. That's what I wanted to get him. It's not going to be offensive to anybody that you get a fitness program. A lot of people want these programs that maybe they can't afford, and Christmas is a good time. So talk about that a lot on your Facebook. If you personally buy a gift for somebody that is the gift of health, the gift of Shakeology, the gift of a fitness program, you don't have to say who it's for, but you should talk about that, about how you're doing that for your family and friends. Okay, Jackie did ask me to kind of touch on this, so I do want to go over this. So Jackie, you ready for me? All right, run a challenge group that's based on your target market. I promise I'm almost done. I know I'm pushing you guys with 45 minutes here. So these challenge groups, here's what you should do. You should set up a private Facebook group. You should put in people who purchase something from you, because you don't work for free. There's a time and place for you to volunteer and for you to give your time. But in challenge groups, I believe that you do not work for free. So if they want to be a part of it, they have to purchase something. Then you go to the Infinite Dynasty Google Drive or the files page, and there is what's called the Ultimate Challenge Group Guide. And each day there are 2 to 3 posts that you can post that are a mix of nutritional facts, fitness facts. They are just little fun things that have anything to do with fitness and health, and you post those into Hootsuite so that they automatically go out every day and you don't have to physically be there to put them out. This is all stuff that I can go over with everybody individually. And then you just run your challenge group for, I usually say 21 to 30 days. I don't recommend you go more than 30 days. They don't work out after 30 days. People get bored and don't check in after 30 days. Run a challenge group with somebody else on the team, somebody from a different team. Run a challenge group with somebody. You shouldn't have to do it alone. They're a lot of work. And the more people you can get in there, the more you can have like competitions with each other. Our favorite, my favorite challenge group that I do is I assign everybody to a team, depending on how many people there are is how many teams they are. And each day they have to do a competition and they have to check in. Every week a team wins, and sometimes they win nothing, sometimes they win bragging rights, and sometimes they win, I send them freaking headbands and water bottles, because that's everything that I send to people is headbands and water bottles. It's up to you though. It's up to you on what you want to spend and what you don't want to spend. Jackie, if you have any more questions that you want me to touch on about challenge groups, make sure you say something at the end and I'll go into more detail with those. Number 15 is buy something from the Black Friday sale that Beachbody offers and return that as a prize to somebody who buys from you on Black Friday. So really just use the Black Friday theme as a way to get people interested. Everybody's going to the mall and to Walmart and to Target to get all these crazy specials. While Beachbody will have specials, they won't be on challenge packs. And if people ask you if Shakeology is on sale, tell them to like go dream a little bit longer, because that's never going to happen. Shakeology is not going to go on sale. Challenge packs are already on sale, so those aren't going to go on sale. What will be on sale is like apparel, fitness equipment, and possibly they'll do maybe some supplements, but I doubt it unless it's like the old supplements like E&E, or that old results and recovery formula, maybe. And then they'll have some DVD, like individual DVD sales. Last year, Turbo Fire, I think, was $19 for the entire program, but the Turbo Fire Challenge Pack was not on sale, if that makes sense. So use Black Friday to your advantage. And my very, very, very last one is to do a 25 Days of Christmas theme. Everybody knows that there's the 25 Days of Christmas on ABC. It's like my favorite time of the year. They're starting off with Elf this year, don't worry. But starting December 1st until the 25th, do a 25 days of Shakeology recipes, or 25 days of, can you guys still hear me? You're froze. Yes, okay. 25 days of Shakeology recipes, 25 days of $5 lunches, 25 days of whatever you want to do, but play off of that theme of 25 days. My only suggestion to you when you do this, do it at the same time every single day, because people they'll keep coming back for it. You want to create that consistency. Use the same theme of a picture every single day. So maybe you pick the same background and you change whatever your thing is for the day, you change that, but you keep the same background every day. That's going to create consistency, and people are going to know what to look for. Everybody knows that ABC's 25 Days of Christmas is the same freaking piece of paper with the Christmas trees and lights on it every single year. You look for that. Create that consistency with whatever you're offering. Okay, that is a wrap of all of my fantastic ideas that you guys can use to propel your business. The last thing I want to remind you of is, I know I just told you guys like a bajillion things that you can do. I just listened to this podcast today and I want you guys to all write it down. It's called Make Sure People Find You by Chalene Johnson. And it was absolutely fantastic. And she used this crazy analogy of like, if you were in the woods by yourself or you were with your friend and you got lost in the woods and you were by yourself, would you just hide under a tree and wait for people to come find you and be like, I'm just going to sit here and hope that people love me enough to come find me? Or would you be doing everything in your power to make sure you found people, that they saw your smoke signals, that they saw your happy dance that you were dancing in the woods, that they heard you screaming? And the idea behind it is that you don't wait for people to find you, is that you put yourself out there so people have to find you. So use these ideas. Don't try and use all of them. That would just be ridiculous and you would be all over the place. But pick 2, 3, 4 of these things and put yourself out there constantly. Because the biggest thing she said is that it will take time and consistency of putting yourself out there for people to find you. And that's what it would take if you were lost in the woods. It would take time and consistency of you setting off fireworks or smoke signals for people to find you. But you have to give them a reason to find you. So all of these ideas are all great and everything, and we could have just spent 50 minutes for absolutely nothing if you don't go and put them to use and use them consistently over time. So I want you to use these next month and 2 weeks to consistently put yourself out there in unique ways to force people to find you. And that's all I'm going to say. And I'll unmute you guys if you have any questions, or unmute yourself. If not, have a fabulous night. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little holiday tips that we had going on here. Any questions? Ashley, what's up? Hold on. Oh.
No.
No?
No, I'm okay.
You're waving bye?
Yep.
Bye? Oh. All right, you guys. And if you don't have any questions, I am going to let you go. It's been a long night and a lot of things for you guys to absorb and put into action. Go write down right now. Put into a calendar what you're going to do every day. Come up with your marketing plan and have a wonderful night. Okay, bye.